sprinting at the drop of the flag. Let's look to the right-hand side. London Call in the green and black silks is looking to overcome a draw. Red carpet captain, My Pal El Caprivi in top form. London Call's in the second wave. He's only 2.5 lengths off. Rodney's the grey scraping paint. Barbosa in the yellow. Towards the outside, doing it for Dan Marshall. That further back in the runners, Argyle Bay, as they really start to stretch out as they go past the 800-metre zone. Amazon King, Sonar Active, the trailer. My Pal El, top form. Red carpet captain. London Call within striking distance. He's on the right-hand side. He looms large, 2 lengths to hunt down. The grey is Rodney. Marshall that, Caprivi, Barbosa. Doing it for Dan to the outside. My Pal El at the 300. Here's London Call and doing it for Dan on the outside. Doing it for Dan and London Call. My Pal El on the inside. Doing it for Dan and Gunter Froggerman bound away. London Call's under fire. My Pal El on the inside. Doing it for Dan. The bird has flown to win it. Red carpet captain second. Maybe London Call third. My Pal El, Amazon King running on well at the business end. Well done to the Louis Gerson outfit. I know they've done a lot of hard work with this fella. Doing it for Dan. They've done all the work behind the scenes, and Gunter Froggerman gets the best out of the Windrush. 44 runs, and he's also a 9-time winner. Now becomes a 10-time winner. So 3 of them were going for 10, and doing it for Dan. He does it best. So well done to Louis Gerson and the Anthony Maroons. Highlands Farm stud. Doing it for Dan. Victory number 10. Emphatic victory. Red carpet captain second. London Call, not disgraced. My Pal El. Amazon King, and then came Kingston Boy. Doing it for Dan, 4 off the right-hand side, came forward to attack London Call. Red carpet captain and My Pal El stick in the left hand. Doing it for Dan, accelerates smartly to win going away. Doing it for Dan, also from an outside barrier, powers away and goes on to score. Interesting enough, it's his first win over 1,200 metres. So doing it for Dan, first win over 1,200, victory number 10, back to the studio.
Well, doing it for Dan is absolutely hacked up here. Very good win today. Louis Gerson, Gunter Froggerman in great order down here at the coast. And well done to our friend Mr. Maroon, Anthony, and Highlands. 10-time winner. Well done, Louis.
Yeah, thanks. I heard Sheldon talk about the other 2 9-time winners in the race. I said, Dan had...
Well, he knew about yours being going to 10.
Yeah, but Dan had other ideas. Yeah, look, Paul, I've always, in all my messages to my owners, I remember that this is a giant killer. They've done the right thing in dropping the ratings, now coming to a plate race out at the weight, so I'm going to get 6 points, and that means I'll get into the charity mile. It's amazing how horses come down here and they want to go further. Yeah. I couldn't get an inch past 1,000 metres up there with him. For some reason, look at Haddington. Haddington won 1,000, he's running places in 2-4. Yeah. So it's fantastic, and well done to Anthony, you know. Thank heavens he's old school owner, because I just bite the bullet. He will get it right. And then of course the jockeyship is unbelievable. I don't think Gunter, I think, is he too doff to get scared? But he's not scared of a horse. No. And he sits him quiet. This horse has to go in first. Yeah. And a prelim load has to go in first. And well done to your starter as well. I was panicking before and he said leave it to me. And your starter and his team have worked very, very well with us, with this horse.
Why are you carrying a half bottle of vodka?
Well, this is one of your future sponsors on Winning Ways, Wonder Water, and that's our sponsor of our horses all run on alkaline water. That's our big secret, and I drive myself on it as well. Don't want to give you any, because then none of us will get a word in.
That's right. Thank you very much. Any more runners?
Yeah, I've got a few in 2 races time. I've got the 3 fillies, and don't ask me to pick one. I think.
Will you pick one, please?
You're great, Lef, as always. Look, Captain's Girl hashtag. The breathing issues, I don't know if they're sorted out on the Australian filly yet. Effortless Reward. It's very difficult at Greyville because the front runners, and we're going to cut each other's throats. They're going to come and swoop the last 200. I just want to say one thing to Gold Circle. This course is looking fantastic compared to how it looks. So whatever you guys have done, I just think the course is getting better and better and better. Well done.
It's the water.
The Wonder Water.
Thank you, Lou. Let's speak to Fearless Freddie. Well done. This was won by Lentz. He really won well today.
You know, Mr. Leff, he's always been a soldier. well done to Louis and his team and the guys at the pens. They've sorted out all his problems. I mean, he used to go in late and cause havoc at the start. And now he's a prelim, and I must say he's a hell of a lot better. So hats off to the guys at the start, to Louis and his team. And you know what? He was very unlucky. This was last time. I thought he would have won last time. I almost got stuck over the outside fence. And he had a very, very big chance in this race today. I mean, you take the top weight out. I thought he couldn't get beat. And finally, he jumped out of the gate smartly. I could place him, and he cruised up, and he won a good race. So well done to Louis. I mean, I don't sit on them too much. I'm fortunate enough to come up and ride them. So well done to him and his whole team, to Lauren at home, and to Mr. Maroon. Always nice to ride winners for him. Loves the racing. Been in the racing longer than what I've been, and thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure I'll be getting a call. Even now, my phone will be ringing to say thank you, and what a wonderful owner. And he won well.
You want to thank Louis?
The goose, the goose and Wonderwater. The goose. He puts a lot of work in, and he's flourished since he's come to Ashburton.
So have you. You guys have come down here. Great partnership, a lot of winners, eh?
Well, it's always like we've said. A good team together is always a better team than me freelancing. And with me and with him bringing me down here, I was fortunate enough to pick up some outside rides and get some support from the other trainers, which is very much appreciated. And long may it continue.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, there we go. Gunther Vrochman, who's riding winner after winner. Well done, Louis. He's in a red streak. And, of course, Anthony Adenoid's Maroon. I flew with him to Dubai once, I remember. He's snoring very well. But, as I say, well done to Highlands. They bred this horse. And a very good race and a very good win.